Benny and the Bubble Balloon Adventure. Benny was a curious little boy who lived in a quiet village. His favorite thing in the whole world was blowing bubbles. Benny wasn't like other kids who just popped their bubbles. He dreamed about what it would be like to ride one high into the sky. One sunny morning, Benny woke up to find a shiny, golden bubble blower on his windowsill. It wasn't there the day before, and the note attached read, "Blow and believe in magic." Excited, Benny ran outside to test the bubble blower. He dipped it into the soap solution and blew a bubble bigger than any he'd ever seen. This bubble shimmered with colors that danced like rainbows in the sunlight. Suddenly, the bubble grew larger and larger until it was big enough to sit on. "Climb aboard, Benny," a tiny voice squeaked. Benny looked around but saw no one until he realized the voice was coming from the bubble itself. Without hesitation, he hopped on, and to his amazement, the bubble began to rise. As the bubble floated higher, Benny could see his village getting smaller and smaller. Then, the bubble spoke again. "Hold on tight, Benny. We're off to the land of giggles." The land of giggles. The bubble carried Benny over forests and rivers until they reached a land unlike anything he had ever seen. Everything in the land of giggles was funny. Trees grew candy canes instead of leaves, squirrels bounced around on pogo sticks, and the flowers burst into laughter when touched. Benny couldn't help but giggle along. The bubble explained, "This is where laughter is born, but lately the giggles have been disappearing. We need your help, Benny." Benny scratched his head. "Me? How can I help?" The bubble pointed toward a tall, crooked tower in the distance. "The grumpy grizzle has captured the giggle gem. Without it, this land will become dull and gloomy." Benny, feeling brave, said, "Let's go get it back," facing the grumpy grizzle. As the bubble floated to the tower, Benny saw the grumpy grizzle, a small, grumpy-looking creature with a long beard and a sour expression. He was guarding a sparkling blue gem in a glass case. "Who dares to enter my tower?" the grizzle growled. "It's me, Benny. I've come to bring back the giggle gem." The grizzle laughed, but it wasn't a happy laugh. "If you want the gem, you must solve my riddle. Fail, and you'll be stuck here forever." Benny gulped but nodded. "I'm ready." The grizzle recited, "What gets bigger, the more you take away." Benny thought hard. At first, he was stumped, but then he remembered digging holes in the garden with his dad. "A hole! The answer is a hole!" The grizzle's eyes widened. "You're right! No one's ever solved my riddle before." With a sigh, he handed Benny the gem. "Take it, but use it wisely." Restoring the giggles. With the gem in hand, Benny and the bubble rushed back to the heart of the land of giggles. As soon as Benny placed the gem on a pedestal, the entire land lit up with colors and laughter. The trees swayed with joy, the flowers giggled louder than ever, and even the grizzle cracked a small smile. "Thank you, Benny," the bubble said. "You've saved our land." Home again. The bubble carried Benny back to his village, just as the sun was setting. As he climbed off, he realized the golden bubble blower had vanished, but the laughter and joy he felt stayed with him. From that day on, Benny shared his story with everyone, teaching them the importance of laughter and kindness. And while he never saw the magical bubble blower again, Benny knew the land of giggles would always remember him, the boy who saved their smiles. The end.